Here we are, Big Al's VW rat rod. Been out here today, just tidying up, cutting out rubbish. But I've made some progress. I mean, if you'd seen what it was like, well, you saw what it was like before in the previous video with the holes in it. So I'll just show you now the old piece. That's the piece there. That's the offending article cut out from the other side. As you can see, is rusted. So I cut it out, and now I have a nice piece pigeon shitted into place. I'll clean those welds up later. Just getting used to welding again because it's been a little while. I'll piece across there to do, which I need to. I've got to jack the beam up first because obviously the beam's separate from the main car, and as you can see, it moves. Now, so I've got to tighten that up, but I've cleaned all the front up. Started cleaning up the sides of it, so we'll be all ready to paint. It's yeah, well happy. So that's a patch put in. Got to cut across there, and also get my fingers out the way. Got to do that bit in there. Now across there, and that, and a bit underneath, which you might be able to see there. I don't know. Yeah, probably can. That's the front bit that's got to be done, and then cut this side out and weld the other one, which is there. Clean that one up and weld that one in there, and then finish the frame off, put the floor in, and then just from here to that side there, put a box section in, so I've got somewhere for the fuel tank to sit. Then from here over to the other side, over there, there, I'm going to put in so we can have like a L-shaped angle iron, so it gives it a bit more. So it's not that it's bad anyway, but just to give it a little bit more stiffness. I've got to cut that fuel filler out because that's rotten, and yeah, get all that welded in, fill these holes, and yeah, I reckon 2 weeks and I'll be building, if that. Oh, here we go again, yawning again. Bit up there to finish. Obviously it was a rush job when I did it before. Yeah, matter of plating it. I've got enough steel there, a couple of oil drums, some old panels, and I can always get another drum if I need to. And plenty of steel. Same thickness as car bodywork anyway, so it's perfect. So that's going to be what's happening next. So make a frame up around that, from here over to there. That'll be the fuel tank sorted. Sort my steering out. It's because it's obviously it connects to a steering box, so it normally just sits loose there. But I'm thinking about putting a bush or a bearing or something in there for when I've got the steering rack in here. I don't know yet. See how things go. Probably may not even ever need it, so I may end up just doing it as it is. That's the way Volkswagen do it, so that'll probably be the way it stays. But yeah, you know, all the pieces to repair that. Got the master cylinder bolted in, but that's when it started building up, and you never know, maybe a week or so and I could start getting this into paint. There's going to be, obviously the suspension's got to be painted and stuff, but yeah. Oh, there's Andy over there somewhere, just see his head. Yeah, scavenging for something. Yeah, but that's probably the most solid piece of metal on this car, and I haven't touched that. It's not going nowhere. Completely solid. Don't know how I've managed to get one bit that works. It's beyond me. Well, there we go. Right, so there we go. Not a long video, but not a short one, and all I'll say is we're getting there. See you on the next one. Cheers, bye. Alright guys, just a quick little update. What I did last night, I've cut all the way across there. I just think it's a bit better, and there's that piece in. I don't know if I showed you that yesterday, but this is the next day. I'm going to cut all this out in a minute, but I've found, looking at the car, the front frame head looks twisted, looks down on the right hand side compared to the car. So until I get my angle finder, I can't really weld anything there. So I got that. I forgot to bring up the meters at home. I will bring it out for the next time I'm out here and just work out where it's got to go. I mean, it's centralised now through there. Well, if I get my finger in the right line, that's centralised now, so I'm happy. Well, ish. But then that's twisted because it's off the thing at the moment. When it's upright, it does come up a bit. So that's that. So what I'm going to do is just cut out some more rubbish this side I don't need, just to make it a bit stronger. And that should make everything easier for me to get to. I might repair that hole there today. We'll see. But definitely get some more, all this cut out and work out where everything's going to go then. Because I've got these bits here to replace. You can see where the master cylinder goes, that bolts on there. As you see, it's rotten on there, so it's easier to replace the whole thing. So that's what I'll do. I think it's had work done. It's had lots of work done. Someone's welded around there and seam sealed it, but I'm not opening that can of worms because I've hammered it. It's quite solid, so I don't need to open that. I may take a seam sealer off and look. I don't know, but get this on to make sure the angles are right, because I've got to make it right. I've worked out the box section goes exactly in there, so that I can make it my, and that one, this one needs a little bit of straightening, but my box section could go in there, so my tank can go back in. So that'll be another job sorted. So I've just got to cut that off there now. And the jobs are good. We've got another, it's Friday breakfast club as always. And we seem to have a good cracking day. I've helped Andy this morning because there was a big tree hanging at the building up there. Well, you can see it there, but it was all hanging off, and I don't like heights. Andy doesn't like heights, so, but I went up there, I'll cut it all down. It's easier. And I put up the gutter up. Needs a proper repair for later, but that's up there for now. It's better. But yeah. So not bad. Done all that this morning, done this. So I've drilled out the lock in my toolbox because I had no keys with it. Not that I'm moaning, because I've never locked my toolboxes except when I went on holiday when I was in the motor trade. So I don't need to lock it here. But I've just made up a little handle there. You can see it sticking at the socket. Right, where has it gone? There. My little handle for opening and closing it, because otherwise it draws open as you're trying to move it around. But yeah, it's all gravy. So right, I'm going to cut this out. I'll bring you back in a minute, and that'll be a bit more done, which I'm buzzing about. So right, see you in a minute. Just remember, get in there. Oh, here we are on the last bit today. There's that bit all cut out. That's obviously trimmed. We've worked out different ways of how we're going to do it, and it's going to be banging. It's going to be quite simple today, a lot more strength, and have this tubing right across the full width of the car. Give it some strength. And I've jacked it up a minute ago with a jack, and the frame head comes up lovely. I've just sat the tank in just to see how it looks, and to be honest, that beam doesn't look too bad now, that frame head. So that'll be there. Finish that side, do that side, some bits in here later. So I want to fill that in, fill that bit in, and these, all the little holes, and then the dash will be done. I'm toying with the idea of how I'm going to put the fuel filler, but that'll come later on when I get to it. Got to do some more repairs back up here from, because obviously I've done them so long ago, it's rotting again. I mean, that was 4 years ago now. With time, obviously it rusts. Didn't paint it or nothing, so it's bound to rust again. But yeah, I've got to do some, but it'll be good. Won't take long. Well happy, sorted, and it's coming together. Well, I'm just over the moon with it. I've got that plate now ready to go back in there. But yeah, oh, so chuffed you won't believe. Right, on that one, that's it, finished now for the day. Yeah, so many bits lying around. I've even played with my toolbox and fixed it because it had no lock. Now wheel it around and the drawers don't fall open. So yeah, there we are, all done, finished for the day. Just to say, we're getting there. Just a quick addition. Thanks, Father, you've given it a nice cover. Covers it up better. Clipped it in a few places because also it's for a large car, and Beetle ain't large. So, but it's there, all clipped in, covered up, and sorted. I'd like to say, cheers, Father. Thank you very much. Didn't fit your car, but it fits mine. Right, cheers, Fat. Thank you. Bye.